Hey guys, let's just start right in with a problem that costs service business owners wasted time and can end up being hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every month without them even realizing it. Every morning, business owners who are also the service providers for their business can waste precious time manually planning their service routes. For a day that can involve 7 to 8 or even more address visits, they're trying to figure out the most efficient path to make their stops so that they can minimize not only their travel time, but gas or even the frustration of needlessly backtracking. Oftentimes, they just get it wrong. Because let's just face it, sometimes it just seems too hard. All right, let's just do some math. So, 30 minutes a day, 250 work days a year at $25 an hour, that's $3,125 in lost productivity per employee per year. And that doesn't even include the 15 to 20% lost in unnecessary mileage. So, for businesses with, let's say, 3 field workers, you're looking at like $12,000 a year in annual waste just planning routes. But what's the real cost? Frustrated employees, fewer service calls that you could fit into a day, making your customers wait longer than necessary, and quite simply, it just wasted time. I'm going to show you how we solve this completely with an AI powered automation that costs less than $6 a month to run. All right, so this real use case I'm about to show you is my teenage son's trash can cleaning business. So he has a website named lawnloonies.com where they provide lawn services. During the summer, he does trash can cleaning for a relatively small area in a neighborhood south of Kansas City, Missouri. So if you're within this 5 square mile area, visit the website and book it. Anyway, his challenge is that he gets 7 to a dozen bookings that he needs to in the morning jump up and get those trash cans picked up because the customers want them off the curb and get them back over to a place where he can clean them. And the two factors for him is not wasting a lot of time traveling around the neighborhoods and also not wasting a lot of gas because his truck is a gas guzzler. So what we set up here is a after his customers book a service and they land on a date based off what they pick, there's an N8N workflow that will schedule the night before to go query his database for his customers and their address. And what it will do is it will ask a Telegram chatbot, which he uses for other things other than just this, to go get the route plan. And so it comes into this tool, the route plan tool, which you see below here. And it comes in as a webhook. And it's basically just sending the date. And using the date, there's a query that runs that queries all of the customers for that date. It groups the addresses together. And then it prepares them to input it into the Google Route Planning API. And when that comes back as a JSON, then it is aggregated so that it produces a single link so that then it can be clicked on and open up the actual route plan, which I will show you right here. So when he opens that on his phone, it'll actually show him the route for the day. So he has an idea of where he's going to be starting, where he's going to be ending. And it's within the Google Maps route API, it's taking a set of addresses in any order you want to provide them, and then it returns them in an optimized route with the intention of starting with the first one and going all the way through. So you're spending less time traveling around between the different addresses. So then once he does that, he he can then click this in order to view the route, or he can start his journey, and then he can click on each individual one of these addresses in order to get directions to that specific location from wherever he's at. So what's happening here is whenever this is coming in requesting the get route plan, like I just mentioned, it goes through these steps. And then that link I just clicked on is what is responding back to the Telegram bot after it's generated it's formatted those links. So one of the parts of the formatting is it creates a link to the full route plan, and then also from the information in the database, it generates a link in addition to the name and the phone number in case he needs to send them a message while he's along his route. Maybe they forgot to leave their can out or something, so he can send them a quick text message to go find out if they can bring their can back. So basically, that's what it is. It uses a Telegram bot to initiate a workflow that tells the bot to go search for the addresses for a route plan in a day, calls the Google Routes API, which then returns a JSON of the route plan in addition to the directions links, and that's formatted so that it's presented through a Telegram bot. And that's how he interacts with his database. He doesn't have an app other than just a Telegram bot to ask it questions. He uses it quite often, mostly to find out how much money he's going to make for the day. So what a great use for a Telegram bot and an end-to-end workflow. All right, let's recap what we built here. Before, 30 minutes per day gathering up together a list of addresses that you have to go visit, loading those up into Google Maps one by one, and then keeping track of the links to the route for each address so that way you have them available when you need them. After, while making your cup of coffee, check your Telegram bot, click the link to take a look at your route plan for the day, then hop into the truck and get to work using AI and Google optimized route planning efficiency, ready where you need it. This is a rather lightweight automation that can save 2 to 3 hours per week just in planning time, plus another 15 to 20% reduction in fuel costs through optimized routing. The entire solution just uses 4 simple components: N8N for the workflow automation, a data source of addresses that you have to go visit for the day, the Google Routes API for route optimization, and then a Telegram bot for the user interface. The N8N workflow can be easily adapted for any service business where you have to go travel to your customers throughout the day. HVAC, plumbing, food delivery, medical supplies, anywhere you have multiple daily stops. So there you have it. The power of combining AI with the Google Route Planning API, and you can run it for about $6 a month. So stop manually planning those routes and start optimizing with intelligence ready at your fingertips.